All right. Good evening, everybody. So my name's Aditya, and this is the Teens Can Meditate 12-week program. So this is the orientation meeting, and this meeting and this Teens Can Meditate program is a 12-week program. So the first week would be on October 5th, and it would go on until Christmas time and winter break, so December 24th. This meeting is sponsored by and backed and in partnership with UNESCO Body and Mind Wellness, and we will be teaching you all how to practice yoga meditation. So once again, my name is Aditya, and before we continue, I would like to remind everybody, or for those who are returning and for those who are new, um, this meeting, right, along with the meetings after this, they'll be counted towards your volunteer hours, right? As advertised, you all will be getting around 60 volunteer hours, and it's kind of an all or nothing thing, right? So the way we can assign and give those hours out is if all of you rename yourselves the correct name. That way we can mark you off for attendance. And in order for us to see your participation, right, maybe not for this meeting, but in the meetings that go on after this, we need all of your cameras to be on. That way we can count you towards volunteer hours, you know? So yeah, I guess we can get started. Miss Abi or any of the other Teens Can Meditate staff, do you all have anything else to add on, or am I good?
It is nice to see some of the familiar faces. I do recognize some of you from the previous program. So, welcome on behalf of the entire Teens Can Meditate team. We are very, very excited for our yet another research study. Uh, it started off with a 12-week fall meditation program, but I think the Divine had other plans, and we have a good team of researchers. They are professors of psychology who have volunteered their time and who want to do this research with all of you. So that is an added, plus for us that all of your time that you're going to spend will be utilized towards a research program. So I hope you enjoy this. I hope this whole journey that I'm so glad to see that people have returned back. So that's a good thing. That's a good sign that we share the same goals. So over to you, Aditya, to just give an overview of the goal and the mission that we have.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Miss Abi. So yeah, we can start off with a quick meet the team. So there are a few team members that are not currently present, but they'll be there for the recurring meetings. So first of all, my name's Aditya. I live in Chantilly, Virginia, and a few things about me are I am now a junior, and I'm looking forward to college. I just can't wait. You know, I've seen some colleges towards some, and yeah, I just can't wait. And over to you, Omkar.
Hello, everyone. I am Omkar. I'm also a junior like Aditya. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, and uh, I've been with Teens Can Meditate for now I think like 2, 3 years, and um, I've really enjoyed Sahaja Yoga meditation. That's why I've just continued a lot with this program and practicing Sahaja Yoga. And I think as I get into junior year, all my classes are starting to get harder, and Sahaja Yoga just really helps to take a step back from everything um, and just calm myself down. So yeah, I'll pass it over to Swayam now.
Uh, Thank you, Omkar. Hello, everyone. My name is Swayam. I'm also a junior in high school, and I'm from Aldi, Virginia. And like Omkar, I've also been part of the Teens Can Meditate program for around 2 to 3 years. And I've been practicing Saj Yoga for a long time before that, even. And that's one of the reasons we are doing this Teens Can Meditate program because uh, practicing Saj Yoga for so many years, we all have been able to see the benefits in our day-to-day lives as well. Like Omkar said, in your studies, with your stress, or any other aspects of your life, you can see that Saj Yoga as we're learning the 12 weeks, it can relate to all aspects of your life, and that's the reason we even uh, decided to start this Teens Can Meditate program. So I've just found it to be very helpful, and when there's confusion or anything, any problems I face myself, then I can turn to Saj Yoga. So I'd like to pass it on to the next member who would like to introduce themselves.
I'm with Ravel. I'm in 8th grade, and I've been with Teens Can Meditate for 2 years now. Saj Yoga and this program has helped me many times throughout my life for the past 10 years, and it really helps calm me and relieve stress as well for these last few years. So thank you for joining.
Hello everyone. My name is Yugansh. Uh, I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, and I've also been in the TCM program for around 2 to 3 years now, and we also been in Sahaja Yoga for the meditation for quite a while as well. And a few things about me is that I'm much more of a physical person. I play 4 sports, mainly varsity soccer, and pretty much the meditation it helps you calm down with your studies, your physical activities, and mainly it's just sort of like a balancing technique. It just pulls all your worries, everything. Basically, it's more of like a relaxing technique that you do to just calm yourself down after a busy day. So yeah, I'm very excited for this session. I'd like to pass it on to Aditya, I think. Whoever's next.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it for now for those the Teens Can Meditate staff that's currently in the meeting. We also have a few, like I said, we also have a few staff members that are not here today, but they'll be here the future meetings. But yeah, overall, really great to hear from you all. Of course, I can't see Omkar, I can't see, Ved, because we live. There's like a long distance between us that separates us, right? So yeah, it's like really great to hear from you all once again. And a few notes. So as Swayam and the rest of the Teens Can Meditate staff mentioned, Sahaja Yoga meditation, the meditation that we will be teaching you all in these 12 weeks, it only works as so much as if you put in the effort into it, right? If you just sit there, just like doing something else, say eating, because a lot of our meetings they coincide with your dinner times maybe, right? Or studying or doing something else, just joining for the hours. I mean, quite frankly, it's just a waste of time, for you guys. Because I'm sure, like with me especially, right? Like us Teens Can Meditate staff, most of us, we're all juniors, right? So it's very simple to get these volunteer and service hours like elsewhere. But when you join this meeting, this program, you have to really keep up with all the sessions, because otherwise you won't get the hours, right? All the 60 hours. And if you just don't put in the effort, it's just a waste of time. So let's not, waste our time, and instead let's join the meetings, let's do it regularly, and let's really put in the effort. So yeah, that's about that. That's the meet the team. We'll move on to the next slide now. So yeah, for the agenda, right? For today's meeting, we'll be going over Teens Can Meditate, who we are. For those of you who know us, who have been in our programs in the past, I'm sure you all know this by now, but for the new members, we'll introduce Teens Can Meditate as a whole. We'll go over the team introduction, which we already just did, meet the team. We'll go over UNESCO Body and Mind Wellness. So who our UNESCO Body and Mind Wellness partner is, who they are, what the organization is. We'll go over Sahaja Yoga meditation, of course, which is the main premise of Teens Can Meditate. Then we'll go over the 12-week research program, the 12-week study, and then we'll end it off with a Q&A, right? So sounds good? Okay. So yeah, now we can start with our story, right? So, I mean, I don't know why this is about a year ago. In fact, we all started this so in my timeline, we started it my freshman year, right? My 8th grade to freshman year. So like around 3 to 4 years ago, we started this organization called Teens Can Meditate, right? We created it and it's run by teens for teens, so that way we all can share this knowledge with you all. We collaborated with UNESCO Body and Mind Wellness, and it is through UNESCO Body and Mind Wellness that we provide the volunteer hours and the certificate of completion. And a few past programs that we've had are the 24-week program in 2023, 2024-ish, where for 24 weeks, we had people join and meditate. Then after that, I think we had another program, but if we didn't, the program that I do know for sure that we had was the 12-week research-based case study in 2025. It completed in around May or June, so earlier this year. And some other information about Teens Can Meditate, right? Like, why did we, teens from various different parts of the nation come together and make this program, right? So we thought, so one day we all were, really like we sat in a call, right? Because we knew we wanted to give something back to the community, right? Something back to maybe our own age group, right? Maybe, of course, plus or minus a few years, but we knew we wanted to share something of value to our age group and this teenager age group. So we thought, why don't we just share the meditation that we do, right, on a daily basis? So I don't think I said this in my introduction, but me personally, I've also been practicing this meditation for a good amount of time, right? So we all decided what better way to give back to the community than to share this meditation with you all, right? And to see if you too can observe the same benefits that we do on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, that's a bit about our story. Now to introduce our goals, once again, we wanted to give back to the community in the best way that we thought possible, the best way that we could give back, right? So moving on from that, there's also the idea of self-realization and knowing thyself. So a very big part of Sahaja Yoga meditation that especially appeals to me is this idea of self-realization, right? So knowing thyself. Of course, Omkar will go a little bit more into depth in the later slides about what that really means. But for right now, self-realization is, understanding this knowledge of our inner subtle system that we have. For example, I think a very quick example would be how we have these 7 energy centers or chakras that we call them and within each chakra, I'm sure you've heard that term everywhere, right? Or in a good amount of places, but what does that really mean? Sahaja Yoga puts the meaning into this subtle system. And for example, your 3rd energy center, right? That's concentrated in your stomach region. That focuses on the qualities of being peaceful, being satisfied, being at ease, not always being anxious, anxietal, constantly doing something, moving around. Those are the qualities that center around our stomach region. And yeah, so another one of our goals is the significance of mental and emotional wellness. So of course, this TCM staff will go into this a little bit into more depth, but this primarily pertains to our collaboration with UNESCO Body and Mind Wellness, and of course, our own goals, right? To spread this knowledge to you all. So yeah, there's also spread simple Sahaja Yoga meditation techniques incorporated into the lives of teens. So this is basically saying that we want to teach you Sahaja Yoga meditation, how we do it ourselves. We want you all to also do it the same. That way you all can also maybe see the same benefits that we do, as in our day-to-day lives. And then share experiences with peers and return to the community. So yeah, I spoke a great deal about that earlier on. But yeah, we just wanted to find the best way to give back to the community. And this is what we thought was the best way. Now, passing it over to you, Omkar.
Yeah, so as Aditya said, Sahaj Yoga meditation is the main premise of this program. So I'll introduce that. So the founder of this meditation was Srimataji Nirmal Devi, and Srimataji is the picture you see on the slide. So she founded this meditation in 1970. So this meditation has been around for quite a bit now. It's been more than 50 years now. And Srimataji herself, she was also honored many times by many different nations with many awards. She was nominated twice for the Nobel Peace Prize. And yeah, she also received a lot of different honors and awards from individual nations. And she was honored by the US many times as well. So this meditation over the years has been spread to over 175 countries. Today it's practiced in all these countries, and people of all ages, all backgrounds, different races, different cultures. They all practice this meditation, and all around the world, it's completely free and it's run by volunteers. As some of us said in our introduction, that this meditation has really benefited us personally, and we just want to spread this to the community because we think it's extremely valuable for us, and hopefully you also can feel those benefits. So going on to the benefits of this meditation, um, we can really experience the silence within, get relaxed, get much more calm, and then what you see on the slide, thoughtlessness. I'll explain that a bit more. So thoughtlessness basically means that like we can think when we want to think, but we have control over our thoughts. So our mind isn't bombarded by different thoughts that are completely unwanted. If we want to be silent, we have the ability to do so. And this, for me, is the biggest part of this meditation because as we get stressed out with all our activities, and junior year for me, it's all my classes and stuff as I get stressed out for them because of them. Um, this meditation, with the ability to be completely thoughtless, it gives me the ability to just step back from everything, be completely silent for just maybe a moment, but that can have a huge impact, at least for me. It's really made a difference. And I think for you as well, it will have a big difference. It can have a big impact if you're completely committed to this meditation and practice this meditation with the desire to actually feel the impact of the meditation and not just the volunteer hours. So I really urge you, like when we teach the meditation in the meditation sessions, when we have the uh, different steps and things, I really urge you that you don't just follow them mechanically just so that you can get the volunteer hours. Really, if you want to feel the impact, you will feel the impact. So this meditation is really helpful throughout your life. Another thing about this meditation is it's extremely simple. The name itself actually means simple in Sanskrit. Saha means well, it implies the meditation being simple. Saha means with, and ja means born. So sahaj means it's born within. So as you'll see on the next slide, that there's this energy inside of us that uh, is how this meditation works. And this energy is, this meditation is completely spontaneous because of that energy. Um, I'll explain more on the next slide, but it's something we all have, this energy, and it's completely spontaneous. Yeah, so on the introduction, we had the knowing thyself goal, so I'll go more into detail with that. What you see, the image you see is the energy of our is the subtle system inside of us. And the triangle that you see over there, called the Kundalini, is the energy I was talking about. This energy is within all of us, no matter our gender, no matter our race, no matter our age. It's within all of us. And with this meditation, what we can do is we can raise this energy through our 7 different chakras, which are basically 7 different milestones. And when we get to our seventh energy center, which is the Sahasrara chakra, um, which is on top of our head, when we get to that energy center, what we really understand is who are we truly? Who are we truly on the inside? Um, Hence the knowing thyself saying. And this can be really analogous, if it helps you understand, to a mirror. Physically, you understand who you are through a mirror, and um, this meditation is like the mirror, but for your subtle body, for who you are on the inside. This meditation will help you see who you are. It's like a tool. And you'll be able to understand what is your mental state like, what is your emotional state like right now. Um, and Aditya gave a great example with the third energy center. I'll give another example. With the fifth energy center, that is about how are we reacting to others? Are we criticizing them? Is our Are we criticizing them, or are we actually appreciating what they do? So we can understand this much better through our subtle energy, because we'll learn about this much later, but we can actually feel which chakras we need to work on, what are the qualities we need to work on, but we'll get into detail about that. And the last thing is that this knowledge about the subtle energy system, all of the knowledge of this meditation isn't new. In 1970, Shrimataji didn't invent this knowledge. It's ancient knowledge. It's been around for thousands of years. What she did was she made it available to the masses. She made it uh, available to the public, and she also made this process much more quicker and seamless. Thousands of years ago, it used to take a long time to uh, get this self-realization. It was really a commitment of a lifetime. Now we can do it much quicker. So I'll pass it on to, um, yeah, the next slide.
Yes, so this is UNESCO, which is helping us greatly. It's an organization, and this club aligns with UNESCO to help develop future global leaders. And UNESCO has been affiliated with us for many, many years, with Sahaja. It's been helping us out a lot, and it's been supporting academic and personal growth to many individuals around the world. UNESCO also provides essential soft skills for positive societal impact. So it's been giving us the skills that we need to help us in our daily lives. And it's a non-profit organization in Frederick. And it's been promoting inner peace, protecting the environment, and supporting the arts of the world. And it's been aligning with the United Nations sustainability goals. So UNESCO has been trying to help us with our environment and ecosystems as well. And the president is Zore Razadeh, of UNESCO Body and Mind Wellness. And Miss Abhirama Guje is the board member of UNESCO and our TCM coordinator. You can ask her for any questions that you would need. She's a very nice leader. And it's an advocate for wellness under UNESCO's initiatives. This is
Yeah.
Miss.
So here on the next slide, we have more on the president, Mrs. Zore. She's mainly the president. Like you said, it is a nonprofit organization. But more about her. Um, she is the president, and we also have Mrs. Abi Guje, which is sort of she's one of the board members. She's one of the main leaders. She'll be giving us more information about the she'll be giving us more information about the TCM, like how it plays out. She'll be leading some of the slides and everything, the daily sessions with us teams. So we'll be collaborating together.
Yes, so Ms. Zore was the president, as Yugi said, and through her work, she's been able to help empower and educate us, and help UNESCO help Sahaja. And she's a green architect, so she's passionate about sustainability, environmental conservation, and promoting holistic well-being in all aspects of our lives. And she's been able to bring together like-minded individuals to create change in their communities. So it's been helping Sajuka and the environment as well.
So thank you, Ved, thank you, Yugi. So yes, you can contact me anytime by email, or even I'm on the WhatsApp group. And you can have, if you have any questions, if your parents have any questions about the program, even our the other TCM group members are part of the WhatsApp group. You can either contact them directly, or you can email at teenscanmeditate@gmail.com. Now, talking about the research, now this program, as I said, initially, which was just a 12-week fall meditation program, now it has turned out to be something bigger. And this is here on this slide is Dr. Sanchita Singh. She's a doctor of psychology. She's an assistant professor in OP Gentle Global University. And she already has researched a lot on teenage internet use, teenage other research papers. And when she heard about this program that was coming up, she got very excited, brought together with all her might, and she proposed for a paper in her university. And already the paperwork is almost, I mean, there was no possibility, but imagine in such short period, we only sent out the email about this program probably a week or 10 days before. And she was able to do everything, all the groundwork. And she was very, very excited to know that there are kids who are interested and the enrollment process is still open. So she is going to lead this research program, and you will see that her work will be helpful because, when the program becomes research based, then it adds lots of pluses, because then you understand that, when you are participating in a research, there are some prerequisites that you need to also understand, that you have to have that commitment originally that Aditya talked about, that don't do it just for the hours. But in our past experience, also, we have seen kids who have come just for the hours, because again, it is easy, right? You just have to be on your Zoom for half an hour, 40 minutes a day, and then it's easy. But then, you know what? Because it's now research, you have to see like an open-minded scientist, this whole thing, to understand that, yes, what is the impact? What are the changes I'm getting? So based on that information, you will see that something, you're giving your time and your commitment towards something that is good for the future. You see? So now you are seeing everywhere. I mean, America is hit by so many mental health issues among the youth, and they are pretty much suffering. They are not knowing what to do. If you see all the violence, if you see all the addictions, the root cause is that imbalance in their selves, the inner selves, not the outer self. Outwardly, everybody is looking healthy, but something that is within the root system that has to be catered to. And you will see it has not been offered anywhere. This kind of a program is not going to be offered anywhere, because again everybody has their limitations. And when the teens here, all the staff member that you talk to, they all approached, and when they talked about this vision, that they felt that yes, Sahaj Yoga is the thing, Sahaj Yoga could be that solution. In fact, I remember Omkar saying Sahaj Yoga is the only solution. And we were very happy that this is something that is doable. And as you see, we started from a very small stage where we are all starting to learn. Then we worked on a research paper. Again, it was all internationally involved with a lot of other professors of psychology, and getting them involved and getting them interested. So you can understand the whole community of Sahaj Yoga was very much worried about how things are going on in the next generation, the kind of things, the kind of problems that youth face. It's nowhere, you can see that impact, that no, and if anybody wants to do something, I think Sahaj Yoga and these kids and all of you, now that you all will understand that how important this can turn out to be in the future in your lives, you will really appreciate this program much more. So again, with that open mind, I would like you to understand Sahaj Yoga, and then a little more about how the research will be carried out. Next slide, please. So basically, Dr. Sanchita, with her team of other, professors whom she's going to collaborate with, one from Europe and one from Australia, I think, and she wants to do a qualitative analysis. So all of you, when over this period of 12 weeks, when you will be able to meditate with us, and I would not say even teach you, because you see, this system, as Omkar said, it is within you. So you experience it. You are self-learning also. We are here only to give you the information. It's like we're going to tell you, oh, you have this inside you, or you have this switch inside you, this knowledge that we want to give you. But we meditate together, we are learning it together, we are part of it together now. Okay, so she wants to see, she and her team wants to understand, when you meditate for the short period of time, what are the different changes you are experiencing. Okay, not just, okay, yeah, you feel the peace, and those of you who had joined earlier, you had shared those wonderful experiences. Even today, when I look back and read those testimonials, it's just amazing, out of this world experiences you all had, which is good. But at the same time, what kind of tangible differences you are seeing? You will see how is it able to transform you? Are you becoming a person who is not as agitated, as Omkar said? Even for that moment, if you're able to enter that space of thoughtlessness where you can apply this meditation. So you will see in the program structure that we are also having some time allotted where you are going to explore on your own how Sahaj Yoga can be applied. So, more about the research, she's going to do this qualitative analysis. Now, this will be also taken, the data will be collected in the form of feedback forms that will be given to you after end of every meditation that we will be doing. And then there will also be questionnaires in, I think it won't be very elaborate, but something very basic. And then at the end of these 12 weeks or at the 12th week, I'm not sure the timeline. We are still yet to decide, should we finish all the 12 weeks or will it be the last week, where we will actually have this interviews, personal interviews. It could be personal or group, depending on the questionnaire that they are going to plan on giving you. And that, with that personal interview, which will be on Zoom, mostly it'll be on Zoom, it'll be a recorded session. So that's why you will see in the consent form that the parents are sent, we want you to give your consent so that we can publish that data. When we need to publish that data, we need to submit that data to the board of journal wherever that paper has been submitted. Okay, so then that's why we will be taking your Zoom interviews with your cameras on. So again, this is not going to be very intense. It's just going to be something very simple, understandable at your age, but just to see the impact of this meditation on you, on your overall well-being. So you can have questions ranging from a spectrum of, could be mental, emotional, lifestyle changes and things like that. And then that's about it. With that data collection, you will be ending the 12-week research case study. And after that, you will be given your certificate. And last time also, we saw many kids had asked for community hours to be written in their community form. I think the school counselor, your school's district has some kind of a form that we need to sign, and that also can be done without any issue. And that also, at the end, we will give you all the instructions how to put the hours, what to write down there. And then you will, if you need a signature, you should contact me and I will give you the details also how to do it. And at the end, we can sign that. Okay, so this is just about the research part and the program structure. I think Swayam will go over that.
Yeah. So thank you, Ms. Avi. Uh, so volunteer hours, as Aditi mentioned, there will be volunteer hours given for this program, 60 to be precise, provided by UNESCO Body and Mind Wellness. And as Aditi also said before, if you, there'll be no partial hours given, so it's 60 hours. There won't be like 50% of the hours, or we won't give you more than 60 hours. So no more, no less, just 60 hours. And at the end of the 12 weeks, the Miss Abby will be able to sign the sign-in and test worksheets, which you may receive from your counselor to log your hours. Miss Abby will help you with that. And the main thing you should know is attendance and participation is the main thing which we judge you on to give you these hours. So if you're attending and if you're keeping your camera on and participating in the meditations, this is all we ask of you. And even if you disregard the hours, if you're not participating in this program, then it won't really help you. And all these experiences which people felt in the last programs and all these experiences that we felt practicing Sahaja Yoga meditation, you won't feel those if you don't participate. And some notes for for middle schoolers, check with your counselor for volunteer hours verification if it's a different process. It varies for every school. And if you are only interested in the meditation, then uh, this is not necessary for you. But still, for everyone though, still keep your cameras on and attend.
Yeah, can I add that? Yes, the middle school kids, we didn't have any issue, but there could be a possibility. So that these volunteer hours, whether they're accepted or not. So high school, no issues. Everybody, it went through. But there was one student, I think, where in the middle school, these hours were not accepted. So for whatever reason, we do not know, we have not yet explored that area. So anyone who is in middle school and who wants these hours, and please verify with your counselors if this is something that your school will accept or not. Okay. So just to be on the safe side, you are sure about this. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, ma'am. Take care.
Yeah, I think that's it for the volunteer hours. Could we move on to the next part?
Yeah, sorry, so sorry. Really quickly, I wanted to recap on what all the things or most of the things that we request from the participants, right? So of course, cameras, attendance, yeah, cameras on, be like, please participate. Yeah, that's true. But so going back, so for the research slide, right? So I'll go back there very quickly. So we have questionnaires, we have, so now the study and the study guidelines, they're all set. But so yeah, I might miss a few points. So Miss Abi, please add on if needed. But we have a questionnaire at the end of the 12 weeks. And after every meditation session, you will have feedback forms to complete. And one more thing that is not added onto here, but because we're giving you 60 volunteer hours, right? You would agree that's a lot of volunteer hours. So additional work is in the form of assignments, where assignments are the only thing that our team needs to clarify on what we're doing, how we're doing it, etc. And by the start of the first class on October 4th or 5th, I believe, we'll also have assignments, right? Ms. Abi, do you want to add on?
Yes, yeah, that's in the program structure, Aditya. So Swayam will cover that, and we will have that in a few minutes. Yeah. So let's go over the program structure first. Yeah.
Yeah, so the program, as we mentioned before, starts in a week from now, so October 5th. That's the Sunday, and it runs for 12 weeks till December 24th. Uh, the way it's structured is basically there's two types of sessions. There's the Sunday sessions, which will be every Sunday at 7 p.m., so the same time as this orientation meeting was, and they will be for an hour, so 7 to 8 p.m. And these are the sessions where we go over the theory of meditation, the theory of Sahaja Yoga, and obviously we will have meditation as well because there's no point in theory without meditation. And at the end of every Sunday session, we will also have a Q&A session for everyone to ask any questions or doubts they have. And the second type of sessions we have are the weekday meditations. So these are on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 8:30 p.m. EST, and they will run for 45 minutes. So expect it to be till 9:15. And here we will have a presentation as well about Sahaja Yoga, but the main focus of these sessions is the meditation. So this is where we want you to practice Sahaja Yoga because this is something that with practice, you see over time, you will start having stronger and stronger experiences. And that's why we also wanted to have not just teach you on Sundays, but also meditate together with you on the weekdays. So we will have a presentation and meditation. And at the end of the sessions, we will also have a small experience sharing and Q&A session just to share your experiences with everyone else or with us at least, just to know how you're feeling and how is it helping you, or if there's anything we can help you further to experience the true potential of this meditation. And all these sessions are online through Zoom. And like Aditya was saying, we will likely have some, uh, you could say assignments, but just some sort of tasks, you could say. We will share that with you later. But some things you might have to do outside of the meetings because, like we said, Sahaja Yoga, it impacts your daily life. It impacts you in all aspects of your life. So if you're just meditating for 45 minutes and not applying it anywhere else, it's it won't really help you as much. So it won't be like really huge things like an assignment like for school, but just a way to help you experience yoga further. So that's how the program will be structured.
Thank you. Thank you, Swayam. So if anyone has any questions, please raise your hand and we can call out your name and then we can answer them. Any questions, anyone? Looks like everybody is quite clear cut. So those of you who are joining for the very first time, can you raise your hand, please? In the chat box, in the chat, just put the hand up. Harish Vaibhav, this is the first time, okay? Very good. So everyone else has already been part of it. Okay, Shreyas, Sankalp, okay, welcome. Lucas, all right. Sanika, Sanvika, okay. Irmun, all right, Irmun. Karthik, Arav, Jain, okay. Manaswi. Anushka. Okay. Suhas. Fantastic. So very good. This is good. And now you can put your hands down. Thank you. So those of you who have come earlier as well, who have joined the previous programs with us, uh, Ridhan Gandhi, welcome, welcome. All right. So those who had previously joined our program, could you probably unmute and talk about how your experience was and share it with everybody? You don't have to be shy. Shall I call it few names who I remember? I remember Akshat Tiwari, Arohi. You guys were great. Last time you did well.
I think like when I was doing it, it was actually really like calming for me when I did the
Okay.
meditation with
Okay.
last time, yeah.
Yeah. So you remember all those foot soaks and clearances?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. How about Sahil? Sahil Lakhani was always there,
Yeah,
never missed a session.
yeah. So my experience with Sahaja yoga meditation, I mean it was really like calming, very stress relieving, just participating in it. And I felt that by clearing my chakras, I was really able to like calm myself in day-to-day life.
Awesome, Sahil. Great. Thank you. Welcome back. Akshat. Yeah.
Uh, like I also felt really calming, really relaxed after I did all of the Sahaja Yoga like meditations and all that. And
Hmm.
it's like something which I was actually like interested in attending, like not just for the volunteer hours, but like I was actually interested in like calming myself down and becoming more like relieved.
Awesome. This is great. Who else? Ashrit. Oh, you're back. How are you, Ashrit? He was the naughty kid. Is your brother also there, Adrit? Okay. Anyway, so very glad you all could make it. You don't have questions, which is good. That means you have understood everything. From your side, children, all you need to do is just be committed, be genuine, be yourselves. And the rest, I think I'm very sure, I'm very sure that this program is going to give you, fill all those gaps. And please ask your parents to check their email, the email addresses that you had filled up while enrolling. They need to sign the consent form. It has also the information about us, about you all, that you are of certain age and that you have understood the program and that you understand what Sahaj Yoga and what is the program we are going to do. So please have your parents fill that form, and you also be there because you also need to know. So that is one other thing that needs to be done before we start the program. All right. So please talk to your parents, and if they have a question, they can reach out to me anytime by text, email, or a phone call, and we will definitely get back to you. All right. Okay. I guess. If there are nothing else, no other questions, I think we did good. Thank you. Thank you, Sahil. All right. Have a wonderful evening. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you for joining, everyone. Can end the slides, please. We can end the YouTube.